Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Just a reminder, I do have personal readings available. They are $20 per question, and you will receive an in-depth answer through a video reading. Just make sure to read the terms of services in the description box, and then email me your question before choosing a payment option. Thank you. Okay, today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what are people realizing about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what are people realizing about you? All right, so we start off with the coyote spirit. It says revealer of truth. So what I'm seeing here with Pluto transformation is you guys went through some kind of significant transformation and could still be going through it. And that has allowed you to really get in touch with what matters to you, what truth means to you. And I feel like you just don't mess with anything that doesn't resonate anymore, okay? It's like you don't have time for that. It's just like if it doesn't serve you in your highest, it's like why bother? Why spend any attention or focus or energy on things like that? So it's like you're getting crystal clear in yourself with what matters, what is truth. And I feel like this is how you are operating now in your life, and people realize that, okay? It's like you come across like you speak your truth now, and you know, people see you guys as being like a messenger of truth. And yeah, I just see you making like real connections, and those that aren't are gonna fall by the wayside, and it's all okay? Like things are unfolding the way they should be, no matter how it looks, okay? And it's just about you trusting in that, because this is it's like you're finding your path, you're finding your tribe, okay? And people realize, like group 1, you have a very no-nonsense like energy to you. So those that are kind of full of drama and low vibe just aren't going to vibe with you anymore, okay? And I feel like they're realizing this. Like there's something about you that's coming across now as being so authentic that those who are being inauthentic, it's just not gonna vibe. You just don't need that in your space anymore, you know? You guys get to like where your attention goes, energy flows, what you focus on expands. So it's like now you're getting crystal clear and on your path, like what is it you want to focus on? And it's not all these distractions, you know? So that's amazing to see. I also see you guys stepping into this Gemini like energy, okay? I feel like your communication it's just getting better and better. In fact, there's a lot of blue here, which makes me feel like your throat chakra is activated. And, you know, I just see like you becoming more witty, finding just, you know, communication's coming easier and easier for you. It's like you could receive messages, downloads, all that, and it's just pouring through you, and all has to do with your truth and your path. And in fact, the butterfly wings are really standing out to me on this card. I feel like, again, with transformation, and like it's like you're this butterfly. So not only like the coyote spirit, but like the butterfly, okay? You're really like, and the phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Like with transformation and all that. It's like you're rising above all that uncomfortableness, all that growth, all that healing you had to do. Now you're ready to really like flourish and share your message. So I feel like not only do you have like a message to share with others and your own unique way of doing it, but it's like you're an inspiration, okay? The challenges you have overcome, the way that you've overcome it, it's all inspirational to others. As well as I feel like there's this part of you that is really knowledgeable and, like I said, like good at communicating, and it's only getting better. That I feel like it's like you're going to be teaching people something as well. It's interesting. I mean, this is what people realize about you, but it's interesting how it took like kind of a different turn, kind of like a life purpose and what's happening for you. But it's all good. It's all part of the same thing. Okay, so you also have first house ruling you. That's the other thing that came to me when I was looking at these cards, was like, you're no longer sitting on the sidelines. Although I feel like some of you never were that person anyway. But those of you that were kind of like, you know, just kind of laying back, being in the background, it's like you're done with that. You are stepping up and stepping out, okay? Fully owning who you are, especially with this revealer of truth here. And it's like you're just owning it. You're owning who you are. You're owning, you know, what it is that you do, what you have to speak, okay? It's like all part of your authentic path, like unfolding before you. So some people might be a little shocked. Okay, like maybe, you know, you're more spiritual and unconventional than, you know, society. And it's like you're owning it, you're speaking your truth, and people will take it how they take it, okay? That's like what's coming through with that. So it is like you're showing a different side to you, okay? Like there was more that meets the eye for people when it comes to you. And you're really, I feel like, just revealing and exposing, just really revealing who you are. Okay, this feels like a this year type of thing. And even though it's 2023 right now, it doesn't matter when you end up seeing this video, it's timeless. Okay, so we have, these two cards came out. They're both showing that you have this creative outlet that you're also starting to dive into and explore. And, you know, I feel like it came about during and after this transformation. And I just see like, you know, you might be seeing like 333 a lot or different repetitive numbers a lot, but like there's definitely something about collaboration, creativity, and communication with you guys, okay? I see you posting a lot more too. But yeah, dive into that creativity though. Like I feel like people are realizing that you definitely have this artistic, creative side to you that is really like intriguing to people. Okay, they're like, wow, like how, I didn't know you could do that. Whatever it is, whatever your creative outlet is, okay, people are like blown away by it. And you may rarely hear that, but this is confirmation that yes, okay, whatever it is that you do is like wow to people. Okay, so let's take a look at my cards. All right, so I just see that you guys shining brightly, okay? Like really bright, and you know, you've got a very magnetic energy to you. I feel like for some people, they're gonna feel like, wow, like who is this person? Okay, like total glow up, total baddie, okay? And you're gonna be on such a roll that people are going to feel like anything is possible. I get a real inspirational vibe from you guys, okay? And a very like, I'm taking charge, leader type energy, okay? I have even like life path 1 sticking out to me. 1, 3, 8, 5 is coming. It could be any though, but those are where are sticking out to me. There's something about your guys' eyes too, that people are just going to be super captivated when they look in your eyes is what I'm seeing. And I feel like, you know, you guys are the type, again, that you are really, after this transformation and stepping into your power, when you look people in the eyes, they're going to feel something, okay, like a shift and a soul recognition. It's just like this connectedness that maybe you've never had with people before. And I honestly feel like your presence alone is going to be healing for people. In fact, we have my card, it felt like springtime on this February morning. Okay, so those of you that have heard that song in other videos, you know what that's about. And those of you that haven't, what it is it's like that analogy, you know, coming out of that long winter that just felt like, ugh, you know, and spring represents like renewal, rejuvenation, like things coming alive again. Okay, so that's the energy you guys bring. Especially when you walk into a room with your energy, it's just like you are that spring, you are that life is full of possibilities, okay? You bring that to other people. I also feel like, you know, you guys are going to be reaching a wide range of people, I'm seeing, you know, more so than you even realize. It's like this whole ripple effect that's going to be taking place by your positivity and your message and your inspiration. And I feel like you're going to reach people that you would have had no clue, okay? Like the opposite of what you feel like. Even listen. Like I feel like, how do I say this? Kind of like those who you would picture never listening to your type of material are going to take notice. It rings true for them, okay? All right, we also have somebody coming across as saying, this is kind of a side note, but I should have never listened to them, okay? This could be a friend or an ex or somebody you were involved with. They think one minute you're on the same page as them, and then the next they're not sure, and they think they're getting petty vibes from you. Again, if this was a low vibe person that, I don't even want to say low vibe person, but like somebody who just didn't have your best interest at heart, you know, you found was kind of shady for some reason, like trust yourself. That's what's coming through to me about that, okay? Trust your intuition. Even if you wanted to give this person the benefit of the doubt, it's not you being petty. It's you being real, okay? Like, you're in this space where you're entering what is authentic, what is true, what is real for you. And those who can't deliver that and who are listening to outside influences, it's like, you're done, you know? It's not being petty, it's just you're not putting up with that. That's what I'm seeing with that. So it's kind of like people know, okay? You kind of have this Queen of Swords vibe, but with more warmth to you. So yeah, that's interesting. You guys are also coming across to people like a Libra and a Sagittarius. I'm getting like a real classy vibe, but also a free spirit vibe, okay? So you are like, you've got the reins in your life, okay? And you are just blazing down this new path that could be somewhat unconventional. But the way you carry yourself, it's like people see you as being put together and confident. So they're going to roll with it or roll out of your life, basically, is what I'm seeing. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what are people realizing about you? Okay, so we start off with the Heron energy, and that is about walking forward confidently on your path, but also having patience. Okay, so it's like having this balance of like, you know, moving forward steadily in your dreams, but also having that relaxedness and that ease about it, okay, energetically. So what people are realizing about you is you do have like this amazing balance to you, okay? Like I've said before, and I'll say it again, like my group 2s, you guys are definitely the innocent baddies of the groups, okay? Like you do come across as being like this fierce person who means business, but you also like have this kind of innocent vibe to you as well, like somebody who's really heart driven, okay, and wants the best for yourself and everyone around you. So that's always cool to see when that comes through. What people are also realizing about you guys is that you are very much passionately driven. Okay, we have 5th house here, and like this pink is just like bursting out to me, and I feel like symbolically that represents you guys, like this beautiful flower. And if you're a guy, okay, it just means like you are really stepping into your power and becoming all that you can be. Okay, so guy or girl watching that's what that means, and that's what people are seeing. Okay, so not only like you guys are becoming all of what you know you're meant to become, but it's like you're having more fun, you know, coming from inspiration and passion. And I feel like that really inspires others to do the same, okay? So you have a very magnetic energy. In fact, I'm actually feeling like the color pink is really standing out to me. So, you know, you could be wearing pink, and I just feel like it's just like symbolic of, you know, this new like magnetic attractiveness that you guys have right now. It's like you're all going through a glow up. All right, we also have you're ruled by the 4th house currently, and you know, I feel like people are realizing like not only are you fun and, you know, charming and like somebody people want to be around because they feel alive, it's like they realize, wow, like, you know, family means the world to you. Those who are closest to you mean the world to you. And, you know, you currently might have a lot going on in your family life, like they might need your help or this or that, some kind of support, just you being there, something, helping out with something I'm getting. And it could be taking up a lot of your time right now. But at the same time, it's like, this is what means the world to you, though. On top of you being like ambitious, you know, and doing your own thing, I feel like it's just really admirable to others, you know, who know this about you. Right. We also have 10th house, I almost said repetition, reputation. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, but you know, repetition. Okay, this is interesting. A little side note's coming through to me. So it's like practice makes perfect. And you guys, you like perfect your craft, whatever it is that you're into. It's like you're amazing at. It's like, in fact, I'm getting kind of like, we've got 2, 3, 5, 7 coming through, even 9. Okay, so yeah, you could be any of those, but either way, even if you're not, it's like I'm also getting some of you are really like showing up fully in life. You could be in the spotlight. I feel like there's something you do that not, you know, a lot of people know about, but they're starting to find out about it. That's interesting. So if you feel like sharing what that is, feel free. Yeah, you're stepping out into the spotlight though, where all eyes are on you for some reason. Okay, it could be whatever you do for work. I'm just getting like spotlight vibes, group 2. But you know, this could have been something that was on the low that not a lot of people knew about, but like all of a sudden they're starting to find out about. So that's interesting. All right, people also realize like you guys, you have such a like, you're stepping into this real carefree, playful, lighthearted vibe, okay? And it's very vacation feeling, like paradise vibes. But anyway, so I feel like it's making, you know, the glow up that you already have and being driven by passion in the heart. Like, you're just that much more magnetic, I feel. People, you know, they can't get enough of you, group 2. Okay, you guys are the type that when people meet you, they're like, oh, please don't be tied up with somebody else. Like, don't be with somebody. I hope there's not an ex that's like really the one that's got your heart, okay? And some of you, this is a message that people think you should release your ex. Okay, that's only going to go for a small portion of you, is what I'm seeing. So it could be that some of you are still tied up on an ex, and that's what people are realizing about you, if that's true for you. If it's not true for you, that message wasn't meant for you. That was for a way smaller portion. All right, we also have money. Okay, so people are realizing you guys, you're serious, especially this year, about making that coin. Okay, we are in 2023, but this video is timeless, so it'll fit for whenever you hear this video. Yeah, I feel like you've got goals when it comes to making money, okay? We could be talking about multiple sources of income. You're not playing around when it comes to that. You've got this laser-like focus. You've got all these ideas and you're executing them now. All right, you guys, you also come across as being independent, okay? So, independent, self-sufficient, don't need no man and woman. No, I'm playing about that last part. But actually, you do come across like you are whole and complete. So that just makes you even more magnetic. Even though I do feel like you wouldn't mind somebody if you're single. Which, speaking of which, some of you are involved in a third-party situation, okay? Yeah, and people are starting to realize that, okay? Like, somebody might be talking about it, you know? But either way, or maybe you're telling others about it. Something. Again, that message isn't going to go for everybody, just those that it rings true for. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting, though, that there's somebody who's taken, for those of you that this rings true for. And they're definitely making it seem like them and the person that they're with are no longer really a thing, right? They're two different people that have drifted apart, but yet they're still together. But they're showing interest in you. Yeah, that's the message I'm getting for that. But it's kind of like, okay, well, actions speak louder than words, right? But, yeah. Okay, people are also realizing you guys are coming across like a rebel, okay? And with me, rebel is like somebody who is true to themselves, okay? You could be going down a path that's considered unconventional. So it's like the more you reveal about yourself, the more people realize like, whoa, like this person's deep, they're true to themselves, okay? Get definite like Aquarius, Sagittarius vibes with that. And, you know, just somebody who marches to the beat of their own drum, has their own unique ideas and own unique way of doing it. Everything about group 2, you guys, is unique, and you have your own spin on everything. Your own creative flair is what I'm seeing. Also, even though this didn't come through for you guys, I feel like you guys are also diving into your creativity fully, okay? So that could be a new realization for others as well. Okay, we also have my wild card. So even more so than you guys being wild is I feel like people are seeing a different side to you, period, okay? And it's more of a free spirit version of you than what they're used to seeing, okay? Somebody who just basically is stepping outside of their box, so to speak, you know, their identity. You're just really like becoming all that you can become now, and it's just you tapping into your limitless nature, you know? You guys also come across as being fiercely loyal. So a true friend to the end. And there is also something about you guys that comes across like you can do magic. You can have anything that you desire. Magic. Okay, so people see you guys as like, I feel like some of you are like great at manifesting. Things appear like they come to you as if by magic. Like there's this like flow and effortlessness to you guys. Meanwhile, I know you guys put in the work, you put in like that time, the effort. But you do also have this way about you that when you are in that happy-go-lucky, relaxed, having a good time type of vibe and feeling, it's like things do happen as if by magic. That's when you know you're in the flow, you know? So yeah, people see you guys as being magic, but also your life. Okay, they also see like there's a feisty side to you guys. Okay, and I feel like, you know, like I said before, you guys, you are innocent baddies, right? Like if somebody crosses a line, you won't hesitate to tell them, you know, or even cut people out if it comes to you to do so. But all in all, again, you come from the heart, you want what's best for yourself and others, and you know that when you're true to yourself, that's what happens. You only vibe with what resonates with you, and you don't put up with less. So it's really just you being true to you is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like this cat, okay? This is what people realize. Even though you look cute and cuddly, it's like you won't hesitate to show the claws, okay? And be fierce when the time calls for it is what I'm seeing. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what are people realizing about you? All right, so we start off with the giraffe, which means visionary. Okay, so you guys, this representing your energy, is saying that you guys are coming across as being like larger than life, okay? And what I mean by that is it's like you guys are fully stepping into who you are, owning who you are, and where you're going now, okay? Your path could be unconventional, but it doesn't have to be. But it's like either way, you're owning it, okay? And you are just showing up fully. And with the visionary here, it's like you're rising above the worldly concerns and, you know, just like that negative, more low vibe type of activity that goes on. And it's like you're coming from such like more of a state of awareness now and being guided by inspiration and intuition. It's like you're becoming unstoppable, okay? In fact, the Sia song Unstoppable is coming to me as I tap into this. So that's amazing to see, group 3, and that's what people are starting to realize about you. Okay, so We also have Mercury communication here, and this is interesting. So like the bees here, I feel like you guys are so busy, okay? And it's like you've got all these like different projects and goals and stuff that you're working on, but it's all starting to come to fruition, okay? So what was once like a seed or an idea that you've planted, it's like it's starting to sprout and become something now, okay? So people are starting to take notice of you. And I definitely feel like you guys are the type where you would rather have your actions speak for you, so kind of work on your ideas, dreams, and projects on the low. And then all of a sudden, like when they start coming to fruition, do you start showing the world, okay? Or present it to the world is what I'm seeing. And that's like, I feel like what's coming for you if it hasn't already, okay? So along with that, and I feel like people are blown away by this, okay? You have a very innovative type of personality. I feel like ideas just kind of come to you. And you know that if you take inspired action, this is where the magic happens, okay? With 12th house, surrender, okay? So you have definitely gone through some kind of a transformation, and it has made your intuition heightened, okay? To where you brought this new spiritual side to you with your intellectual side, okay? And it's like combining the two. This is what's creating you guys to show up now as bigger than life, okay? Oh, going back to Mercury, so there is something coming across though in particular with you guys and communication, okay? So maybe you started like a side project or side hustle with communicating, okay? It could be anything, could be anything with social media or something, okay? Podcasts are coming through for some of you. And I just feel like, you know, you might have just did it just to see like what would happen kind of feeling. And then like it's like really taking off, or it will take off is what I'm seeing. So if you ever get those ideas, don't let the logical mind stop you. Just do it just for the joy of doing it and see what happens. Okay, so you guys are also coming across like a Taurus to people right now, okay? So you have a very like kind of like laser-like focus. Okay, so the thing about Taurus are, it's like once their mind's made up about something, it's like they hit the ground running with it, okay? And like, sure, they could be stubborn, but it's kind of like that feeling of like, well, when you feel like you're right, you feel like you're right, you know what I mean? And it's just like, that's how you guys are coming across. So with these ideas, it's just like you've got that focus, you're taking off with it. Nobody's going to change your mind, okay? And that's not a bad thing, okay? That's like being stubborn in a sense, in a good way, as far as I see. It's not saying not to be open-minded, but you know, people are going to always give their 2 cents. It's like, just do it, you know, that thing that you've wanted to do. You're also seeing the world anew though, and it also makes you want to fully be in the moment. And that you being fully present, I feel like, is making people magnetically drawn to you guys. Okay. Yeah, I see this new magnetism around you. On top of showing up as larger than life and just fully being in the moment and immersed in whatever it is that you're doing, it makes you come across as being more magnetic and attractive. Okay, let's take a look at my cards. So you guys, this is interesting. I've gotten this before like a year or so ago, and I'm getting it again for you. You guys are coming across like you're the new person in town or at work or at school or wherever you go, okay? That's interesting. So people are really curious about you. They feel like they don't know a whole lot. You come across as being mysterious and they want to know more. When they do get to know you, okay, this is what they realize. You guys love freedom, okay? You are all about, this group's very free-spirited in the sense of like they want to like be around those and activities that make them feel free, okay? Very Sagittarius, Aquarius vibes again coming through. I got that with group 2 too. That's interesting. They also see that, you know, sometimes some of you come across as being serious upon first meeting you, and then as soon as they start talking to you, you lighten up. And I feel like they see you as being this upbeat, happy-go-lucky, carefree, playful, positive person. So that's really cool to see. Not all of you come across serious upon first meeting you, but those of you that, you do, you'll know that's about you. People also start to see you guys as being leaders with decisive minds. You inspire others and crush goals. You are stepping into your power. You're taking a leap of faith to go after your dreams, okay? Getting definite like path 1, 4, 5, 6, and 8 vibes with this group too. But again, you could be any life path. And along with the leadership, okay, you are also coming across as being alpha. And in alpha, this means like somebody who's confident, somebody who takes charge, somebody who knows what they're about and, like what they want to accomplish is what I'm seeing. It's very no nonsense in that way, and very much like you're not going to let others sway you. Maybe you did in the past, some of you, but not anymore is what I'm seeing. I feel like you guys also tend to attract the opposite. So some people realize who are into you romantically, like, whoa, you are like the opposite of me or what I normally go for. Or we come from 2 different worlds, but they don't care, is what I'm seeing. People also realize that you guys, there's something about you, like the movie Yes Man, where you're kind of a thrill seeker, okay? And you like to push the envelope, meaning like you kind of sometimes say things or do things just at a shock value to see like how will people react, like what will happen. So you kind of like rock the boat for fun. You can be blunt, outspoken, okay? You also get other people to try new things and get out of their comfort zone too, is what I'm seeing. So you definitely keep people at the edge of their seat. They're not sure what to expect from you, is what I'm seeing. This group can also be the group where people wouldn't put you on speakerphone because you can have no filter at times. And you come across as saying what people are thinking and they're just like, what? Okay. Yeah. So you went from being the new person that people weren't sure about, like they didn't know a lot about, to all of a sudden when you open up, you're carefree, you're fun, you can be the life of the party, but blunt, okay? And it's just who you are. I don't feel like, you don't try to be mean or anything. It's just like your personality, okay? You just speak your mind is what I'm seeing. You guys also come across like you like physical movement, physical activity, okay? Very fast-paced energy. Some of you come across like an Aries, I see, very fiery, very, like I said, like likes movement. Also, some of you come across as being competitive, okay? That's what people see about you. That's what they realize. Some of you come across as being guarded when it comes to love, okay? So you don't open up easily. It's kind of like people kind of have to prove themselves to you, like that they're not messing around, that this is actually what they want, or you won't even bother, okay? Like been there, done that, I'm not getting hurt again type of feeling. Other people see you guys as possibly being involved with somebody, and it could be because you come across like you're not interested, and it could just be like you're literally doing you right now. And like I said, like you do have this vibe of like people kind of have to show themselves, prove themselves, like make the effort for you to be like, okay, this person's for real. They're not just looking for, something not serious. And yeah, and others of you could be involved with somebody, okay? Either way, I feel like people who are romantically interested in you, like they hope you're not involved, and then they find out, oh, you're involved. So yeah. I just get the feeling, group 3, whether you're involved or not, okay, that people like get the feeling like they want a chance with you, those that are romantically interested. So they hope you're not involved, and they do want to like break down that wall that you initially have. But all in all, you guys, you come across as being like magical, okay? Like you are really like striving to create the life of your dreams and living as if. And I just feel like, again, you tapping into that happy-go-lucky, lighthearted nature, but being true to yourself and having these goals and like a visionary. It's like People realize quickly that, you know, you're one of a kind. I also get that you guys have an awesome sense of humor too, and you can go deep with people. So it's like people see you as the full package. They just want you to let them in, is what I'm seeing. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.